What if I told you that you could create a full cinematic AI story video with consistent characters, professional camera movements, voiceovers, and animation without complicated software or hours of editing? From story creation to character design, to cinematic animation to professional voiceover, everything will be done step by step using AI. In this video, I'm going to show you a powerful AI filmmaking workflow using Auto VO on Google Flow, Nano Banana 2, Grok AI, and ChatGPT to automate almost the entire process. Here's exactly what we're going to build: a complete AI-generated story, consistent character designs, automated scene generation, cinematic camera animation, and a fully voiced final video. And the best part? We're doing all of this completely free with unlimited AI generation. If you enjoy tutorials like this and want more AI workflows that help you create content faster, make sure to hit like and subscribe so you don't miss the next ones. All right, without further ado, let's get started. Welcome. The first thing we need to do is get our story. Then I'll show you the new replacement for Google Whisk. As usual, I have prepared a master prompt that I'm going to use to generate the story, scenes, characters, voiceovers, and cinematic camera motions. First, I'll go ahead and copy my story generation prompt right here. For this tutorial, I'm using ChatGPT, but you can use any online text-based AI tool. I'll paste my prompt here and hit send. The story is now complete, as you can see. Next, I'll return to my prompt document and copy the prompt for the visual scene descriptions. I'll paste it into ChatGPT and hit send. These are all the scene descriptions we will use to generate our visuals. I requested 20 scenes, and the AI has successfully created them for me. With 20 scenes, we will get about 2 minutes of total video length. This is because the standard Grok AI generates 6-second videos per prompt, unless you're using Super Grok, which can generate up to 20 seconds per video. If you want a longer video, you can request more scenes, but 2 minutes is quite sufficient for this type of project. Now, I'll go back and copy the prompt for my character designs. I'll paste this character description prompt into ChatGPT and hit send. As you can see, it has generated a detailed description for our main character. This will be used to create a character model sheet, which is essential for generating all the scenes and maintaining consistent characters throughout the entire video. Next, open your browser and search for Flow by Google. Click on the first search result. Once it opens, click on Create with Flow. We are going to be using the new Nano Banana 2 model, which is their latest version. Go ahead and click on New Project. With the project open, I'll return to ChatGPT and copy the generated model sheet prompt for our main character, the boy. I'll highlight and copy the entire text, head back to Flow, and paste the full prompt. I will set my desired resolution to landscape. For the image model, I'll select Nano Banana 2 as it provides excellent quality. Under Output options, you can choose how many variations you want. This will generate a couple images, so I can select my favorite. The resulting model sheet includes the front view, side profiles, the back view, and a hero pose. It also provides various facial expressions. This is crucial because it dictates how the character reacts in different scenes, allowing the AI to consistently and accurately portray when the character is angry, happy, or relaxed. I'll repeat this process for our second main character, the fox. I'll copy the full prompt, head back to Flow, paste it, and click Send. The image of the fox is now complete. We now have our character sheets for both the boy and the fox. I will go ahead and download both images to my device, renaming them accordingly to keep things organized. With the characters ready, it's time to automate the image generation process. Open the Google Chrome Web Store and search for an extension called VEO Automation, Auto VEO on Google Flow. Make sure you find the correct one and add it to Chrome. Once added, I highly recommend pinning it to your taskbar. Click on the extension and it will prompt you to navigate to the Google Flow page. The extension has a simple interface featuring options like text to video, frame to video, and text to image. For this step, we will be using the image to image function to generate our scene visuals using our character references. Next, we need to upload our character reference images, the boy's model sheet and the fox. I'll upload the boy's model sheet first, followed by the fox. Both are now uploaded. Under Maximum Input Images per prompt, you need to specify how many characters will be featured in the scenes. Since we have 2 characters, we will set this to 2. If you only select one, only one character will be featured throughout the generated images. Now I'll go back to ChatGPT and copy the visual scene descriptions we generated earlier, from Scene 1 all the way to Scene 20. I'll copy the text and paste it into the prompt section of the extension. The tool will automatically calculate and queue everything up. Just ensure that the setting is still on 2 images so that both the boy and the fox are featured accurately across the scenes. The extension automatically creates a save folder for you, so you don't need to change that. For outputs per prompt, I only want 1 image per scene, so I'll set that to 1. Since these are images and not videos yet, I'll leave the quality settings at their defaults. The 1080p and 4K options are available if you're on a paid plan, but the default works perfectly here. Once everything looks correct, simply hit Save. Before running the automation, check your browser's download settings. Open a new tab and go to Chrome's Settings. Ensure that the option to ask where to save each file before downloading is toggled off. If this is left on, you'll be prompted manually for every single image, which defeats the purpose of the automation. Now go back to the Google Flow tab, navigate to the Control section of the extension, and hit Run. This will automatically start generating all of your scenes in sequence. All you have to do now is sit back and relax while the extension does the heavy lifting. Let's give it a moment to see how they turn out. The first scene is already done, and it looks amazing. We will just let the extension continue generating. Note that the free tier limits you to 10 images per day. As you can see here, I successfully generated 10 beautiful scene images. If you want unlimited automation, the extension only costs $2 a month, which is highly recommended if you're serious about content creation. For now, let's move on to the next tool to animate these images. Open a new tab and visit Grok.com. Click on your profile, navigate to Settings, then Behavior, and ensure that the necessary settings are properly configured. Next, open another tab and search for the Grok Automation Chrome extension. Look for Grok Automation AutoGrok on Grok.com. Click on the first search result and add the extension to Chrome. Once added, check your Extensions panel and pin Grok Automation to your taskbar. It has a very similar user-friendly interface to the one we just used. For this step, select the Frame to Video option. Next, we need to apply camera motions to our scenes. I have prepared a specific prompt. The prompt instructs ChatGPT to use a provided list of camera movements and assign a logical cinematic motion, like a slow dolly in, hyperzoom, or macro zoom, to each of our visual scenes. I have these camera directions saved in a text file, which I will provide in the video description or pinned comment. I'll return to ChatGPT, paste the prompt, and upload the text file containing the camera directions. Then I'll hit Send. If an error occurs uploading the file, you can simply copy the entire text from the document and paste it directly into ChatGPT. ChatGPT will now assign a specific camera movement to each scene. Since we are using the free version and only generated 10 images, I will only copy the camera motion assignments for scenes 1 through 10. If you upgraded to the paid plan and generated all 20 scenes, you would copy the entire list. I'll go ahead and highlight and copy these 10 camera prompts. Now, let's head back to Grok. With the Frame to Video option selected in the Automation extension, paste the camera motion prompts we just copied. Next, we need to upload the 10 images we previously generated and downloaded. I'll select scenes 1 through 10 and upload them. The extension automatically maps each image to its respective camera motion prompt. This automated workflow is incredibly powerful and saves a lot of time. Let's configure a few settings. Leave the aspect ratio at 16:9. For the default video duration, you can go up to 10 seconds if you have a Super Grok subscription, but on the free plan, we'll select 6 seconds. Set your preferred video quality. I'll choose 720p for this demonstration. Review your settings and click Save Settings. Navigate back to the Control tab and click Run. The extension will now automatically generate a short video clip for every single scene. Just wait for all the videos to finish generating. Once the videos are ready, it's time to create the voiceover. Let's go back to ChatGPT and copy the full story text we generated at the very beginning. For the voiceover, I'm using Google AI Studio's text-to-speech tool. Select Single Speaker Audio and browse the available voice artists until you find one that fits your story's tone. Paste the story text into the input box. You can also provide specific styling instructions to the AI to adjust the tone and delivery. Once everything is set, click Run to generate the speech. After a brief moment, the audio will be ready and you can download it to your device. With our video clips and voiceover downloaded, the final step is to bring it all together. You can use any video editor, but I will be using CapCut. Open CapCut and click on Create Project. Import all of your generated video clips and drag them onto your timeline in the correct order. Next, import your downloaded voiceover and place it on the audio track directly beneath the video clips. You will need to trim and adjust the duration of your clips to perfectly match the pacing of the voiceover. You can also add transitions, effects, and background music to make it look highly cinematic. I won't go into deep detail on video editing today, but I have other tutorials on my channel showing you exactly how to edit in CapCut. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Before sunrise, a quiet village sleeps under blue morning mist. A young boy slips from a small clay house, worn sandals brushing the dust. A satchel rests against his side, holding a broken pocket watch, a piece of chalk, and half a loaf of bread. He walks past empty market stalls and sleeping chickens. A soft struggle stops him. A small fox is trapped beneath a fallen basket, its paw caught in rope. The boy kneels. Slowly, carefully, he unties the knot. The fox stumbles free but cannot stand. The boy tears his sleeve and wraps the injured paw. He breaks his bread and leaves the larger piece before continuing toward a hill where a silent windmill stands. The climb is steep. Stones slide beneath his feet. Below, villagers carry empty buckets. Dry gardens crumble in the wind. At the top, he pushes the windmill door. It will not move. Inside, the gears sit frozen. He studies his broken watch, removes a tiny spring, and sketches ideas with chalk. He climbs the wooden beams and wedges the spring into the rusted gears. He pushes. Nothing. He pushes harder. Still nothing. Behind him, the fox returns, dragging a long branch. Together, they force it between the gears. The boy climbs onto it and shifts his weight. The wind blows. A creak. A groan. Then the blades begin to turn. Water suddenly rushes through old pipes, racing down toward the village. Children run beside the flowing streams. Flowers lift toward the light. The boy rests at the hilltop as the fox curls beside him. The sun rises. He lifts his satchel and starts walking toward another distant hill. The fox follows. Together, they carry the morning.